Dude, you
Good
got
job.
everyone excited for no reason.
Sorry,
I
buddy.
went through all that
Everybody,
performance anxiety for this.
I hit the stop streaming button and not the switch to the thing button. It's Hoyt. I'm in charge of the ones and twos, if you couldn't already tell. And with me in the booth, I've got Dragon on your shirt.
Good
Hey,
job.
hey, coming back for how many rounds?
I went through all that
Too many.
performance anxiety for
And
this.
today we're running
17.
Folly and Mac.
Hello.
Yo.
All right, let's jump straight into it, guys. Let's eat those hot dogs and start looking at some weapons.
Okay.
Yeah, we like looking at weapons. We like ourselves a little gun,
14.
little gun
17.
gun looking.
I do be looking.
Hello.
I do be looking, sir.
Here's where I would be looking if I could. There we go.
Okay.
Okay. My first drop. Okay.
Oh, am I allowed to open the case now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Yeah, go ahead and just start rolling. If you guys could do us the favor of announcing your rolls.
I got the ultra shot shotgun, pump shotgun.
There we go.
Ooh,
It'll work.
Okay.
I got an op, but I'm gonna re-roll that.
My first drop.
Oh.
Okay.
Rolling the AWM.
Yeah.
Hoyt, do you know what AWM stands for?
I think we've been through this. It means awesome weapon
got
machine.
The ultra
True.
shot shotgun.
Nah,
pump
it
shotgun.
means a wasted
It'll work.
moron.
That's good.
Right. So, Mac, you've had how many rerolls now? Are you gonna take
So-
that or?
The that was my first re-roll. I think I'm gonna re-roll again.
Okay.
True.
Folly, you can grab that. and
Oh.
load it.
That's
Just
good.
Psych.
in case.
I'm allowed to put things in. I wasn't sure if I was
Yeah.
allowed to.
If you're keeping it, it's yours. Touch it.
Wonderful.
I am gonna re-roll this guy.
It's a very tall site.
How many rolls we up to?
That's the last roll on
So I
Mac,
went-
I believe.
Oh,
I went
nice.
from
I'm
the
allowed to put things in. I wasn't sure
op
if I
to
was
the
allowed to.
other sniper, the sniper to the mag 7, the mag 7 to the TOS.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Am I
That's
am I
four
out of
weapons.
re-rolls or do I get one more?
No,
I forget.
That's 4 weapons. I think you're out here.
Yeah.
Toss
It's,
my baby.
It's Taz or nothing,
It's
baby.
only got to get you
Oh
to the
my.
first hold.
Taz, my beloved.
All right. Any last words for chat before we send you off, fellas?
I don't think so. Good luck. Have fun.
All
That's
right.
really about it.
Be excellent people.
All right.
To yourself, if no one else.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Okay.
All
Let
right.
me go ahead and
Pause, my beloved.
deafen these two for you.
Cool.
Come on.
Should probably actually aim at things I'm trying to shoot.
To yourself if no one else.
Pump shotguns are so satisfying.
Okay.
All right, and there goes Folly, and now Mac. All right, those two are all taken care of. Well, I guess, Hoyt, if you could do me a favor and pull up your stream, so I can judge it. Take your time, my guy.
Yeah,
Take your time.
I will. Don't worry about it.
You know, actually, these two didn't close out their Discord stream, so I could still use that.
Well, I mean, yeah, Folly. Well, but I'm going off the delayed. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, at least for Follies.
Looks like
A red dot this early. I don't really
X
need anything, do I?
already in his hold. Is he gonna
No, I'm actually
not even go shopping here?
Just might.
'Cause now I would want a little something other than that thing. Oh, I guess he's clearing it out and then he's gonna go.
Yeah, I've been seeing quite a few people do that this this round. What they'll do is they'll go in and then they'll kind of like clear everything out real fast.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
But he did get hit by a beep boop there, unfortunately.
is
Folly is surrounded by mines,
There we go. I think the tracking figured itself
swimming
out.
his way
Is-
through the
is-
hallways.
is Mac in Eternal Darkness right now? Oh wait, no.
Did you ever play that game? Eternal Darkness for the Nintendo 64, Dragon?
I can't say that I have.
It was a good one. It had a sanity meter, and like bugs would start crawling across your screen that looked like real bugs.
Ooh, that does sound badass.
Yeah, it was
You know,
a fun
imagine
game.
that in a VR game though.
Ooh, that would make me crazy, man. If you saw like an ant crawling across your HMD lens. Oh, that would freak me out, man.
Are you not a bug person?
I mean, I don't mind a bug, but I would love it if the bug wasn't like, you know, a millimeter from my eye. Folly is in his first hole.
Mhm.
Right.
Neutralized. Hold successful. Data extracted. 4 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Mute something?
Override token found.
What's that?
I'm hearing some override tokens found, and I'm getting weird.
Hmm.
Okay, nice and clean.
Whatever. It's
Oh, it's probably because you had. Do you have both of their streams up? Or
yeah.
We hide here for
yeah,
a second.
if you want, you can just go ahead and close their Discord streams down, and that would probably help
Start
out.
these- start
Or
with
just
controls,
mute one
because
of
they're
theirs.
tracking like
Oh,
6
right.
inches to the right.
Yeah.
And I'm
There we
hoping
go.
by doing that
Okay.
they'll figure themselves out a little better.
I think
I
that'll
don't
do.
think they're going to.
Yeah, that'll work for now.
I
That'll
was
work.
getting future noise from Folly.
That made it worse.
Wait, you don't have the stream up, do you? Like in a tab or something?
Can live with
It's
this.
muted.
Analyzing
Okay.
system.
Yeah, audio. It's all right, Hoyt. Audio is a very fickle thing.
Hmm.
I trust me. I feel it.
We got Mac.
Here we go. Here we
Oh,
go.
he did start his.
Static encryption detected. Neutralized.
He's still using that Taz. I thought that. Wait, does he have a second Taz?
Encryption neutralized.
Hmm.
I'm just
I
noticing the second
Don't
Taz.
believe so. I don't think he has a second
Data
toss.
extracted. 4 override
He does have a
tokens
second
found.
Taz.
Advance to
Wow, he must have rolled for a single point shotgun and got the.
Let's go for that.
It really is
single
Taz or
shotgun.
nothing for
Yeah,
Mac.
it was his weapon of
Beam
last
system,
choice
okay.
there because he couldn't pick anything else.
To-
And it
to-
sounded like he really wanted another reroll, but
Need a
now all he's
flashlight
got
more
is
than I
Taz. He's
need.
swimming in Taz.
Taken Hold decided it's gonna double down on the Taz.
Yes, sir. Like,
You will take the Taz and you will like it.
Folly's got himself a flashlight and a SPOS 12.
You know, I haven't been seeing a lot of people run the flashlight meta
Yeah.
for a hot minute here, so
Looks like
Oh,
Folly
that is
is
definitely
I think I've got
interesting.
an ammo on the hot dog already. Might as well grab one or
getting
two
an
of those
infinite
early.
ammo
It's
dog.
cheaper. Sacrifice.
So we're
this.
buying those power-ups nice and early. Now, Folly's only got one weapon here. He's only got the shotgun. We've seen a lot of people
Okay,
running
that's everything we need from here.
full loadouts of.
Oh wow, that is
Yeah.
blinding.
Yeah,
Token
they-
found.
We love to see our
People do
runners
this,
get
but also
all the
it's very hard to
gats
do.
they can get.
I'm a fan. Oh no, Folly taking a shot as he runs down the
Someone saw me.
hallway. Mac's luck continues to be just
Oh,
abysmal here
man.
with the Keter roll.
fucking hate the Keter.
I would much rather have
Fucking here,
Folly's
1, 2, 3.
fast 12
You know-
going into hold 2 than this better.
Honestly, it's not the worst though. I've been finding that 9x18 machine pistols aren't terrible, just on the base that the recoil is nice and low.
Yeah.
That was terrible shooting.
Folly's into his hold. Looks like he's
I'm
just
blaming my
about to
gimpy
have his
arms.
encryption up. Here we go.
All right. Yep. The harden is up.
What?
Ooh, takes
Ooh,
it
taking
here.
some
No.
shots. Man,
I've never
Folly
been hit
just
by one of
getting
those before.
riddled here.
Ooh,
Ooh,
some bad luck
having
with
some
these.
struggle with that.
Oh, he's got to reload. I think he's got to put a little bit more pep in his step here. Things are going awry.
Hey, there's nothing there anymore. Think I got one
Interfacing
left?
with system node.
Oh wow,
Hold
the
this
Be
position.
kidding me.
the pellets are really not
Analyzing system.
doing their job here. As Mac heads into his hold too. Is Folly still trying to clear his encryption here? He is.
Okay.
Finally
God
getting that
damn.
last shot there. That's a lot of time soaked up.
Okay.
Hardened encryption detected. Neutralized.
Meanwhile, still working the TAWs. We've got Mac with his 2 TAWs loadout.
Encryption neutralized.
A much faster clear and hit list from Mac there.
Advancing to next system layer.
Maybe the TAWs is the
Analyzing
way.
system.
Nothing there. Yeah, for the second level.
Like, we should be getting encryptions popping up from Folly for his swarms here. Does he have a good lineup?
Last one.
Like,
Was it
all
behind
of
me,
them
actually,
are
or
in
instead?
one wing here.
Damn.
Gonna be able to... Oh, okay.
Swarm encryption detected. Neutralized.
Okay. 1 out of 2.
Mac working on his swarms.
I
Hot swap into the Keter to take out the rest of it.
see
A
you.
very clean clear there.
All successful. Data extracted. 5 override tokens found. Advance to next system node and take it.
Now I might be mistaken, but I feel like my co-host has left. That's okay.
Wonder.
I'm
We're
sure
gonna try
that,
one more mock
you
arena
know,
dance and see
he
if it
got
fixes
up out of his
controllers and see
chair
if they can figure out where
and
they are by
immediately
doing this.
keeled over after
There we go.
spending so much time commentating on first to worst runs. Like Folly's making his way into the shop, Max in the vents.
Oh, Funny story about that. I
He's
kid you
back,
not.
everybody. Don't
I think that
worry.
worked.
The
he's still
microphone,
Maybe. I should
the
be-
microphone I've been using
Uh-huh.
died.
It died.
Like yeah, like it needs to be recharged.
Oh man.
Literally-
Did you put on your VR headset or something? What are we hearing?
No,
you through
no,
now?
I got a backup. Fortunately for me, the I got one of those lapel mics,
No,
and it
didn't
came
work.
with like 2 of them
Here.
for some
Mhm.
reason.
Mhm.
So I was able to hot swap to the other. So it's all good. It's all good. We're still this first to worst channel just be chugging along.
It's very funny that in the days of
can still get,
the creator sphere now, it's like,
1.8.
why would
Yeah,
you
I'll
ever
handle
need
that.
2 lavalier mics? What are you doing? Shooting a string with
Marksman
dialogue?
target.
No. That's for a guy to stand in a field in front of his phone that he's set up on a tripod.
Shield. Put those down there.
Maybe that's what I should do. Maybe next time I do some commentating, I need to do it through my phone while I'm in like
Okay.
the middle of a parking lot next to a highway.
Oi, what you need a second microphone for? You're gonna listen to a bloke? All right, looks like
Hoyt, have you been
First
getting
hold,
too far
you're
into
fairly good
DRG?
going
Is
into
that
server.
where that's from?
That is. Yep.
Override token
It's-
found.
Easy to be sloppy on this one, but
All right.
it's also fairly good cover.
Mac.
Honestly,
If you
ooh,
take your
getting
time.
a 6-point assault rifle, and unfortunately, he got
That's
the
AK-12
AK-12
proto.
prototype,
Ooh, with 10-round
but
mags. Ugh.
10-round magazines. He
Max
is,
luck
oh
is-
man.
And still not improving here. And every single
think
he's
to put
got
safety
only
on-
Russian weapons here.
Yep, there
He's
we
got
go.
the Keter and the Taz's and his AK.
I think I think H3 is trying to tell us something here.
God, terrible
All
shooting.
right,
Gonna-
Folly's into the library, taking out his Hardens. Doing
So-
much better on this set of Hardens here.
So call back to a previous
Very nice.
thing. Hoyt, do you want to know what book I had prepared in the case
How
of
silly
the
the stock is.
Spirit stream? I kid you
Your
not.
one
It's the
book?
only.
You said that you
It's
have
the
one
only.
book.
It's the only book I have, and I've had it since like middle school. It's Let's see. I didn't grab it, but I had it's called I think it's called
I'm
Aragon,
better shooting them
the
with
one with that
Aragon.
guy who's got the
The
dragon and
Uh-huh.
stuff.
They made that into a movie,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, they made it into a bad B-rated action movie.
I probably
see
should have figured
three?
that the one book you would have a dragon. All right, swarms are up for Folly.
You're goddamn right it did.
He's scurrying.
Either way.
He's repositioning. Ooh, nice single tap on that one, but he's got to find more of them. It was
There was one
above
right over
his
me.
head
Always is
the
one over
whole
you.
time.
You never look.
Oh, it's not the last one though.
There we go. 2 clean holds.
He's
Just to
really
not fuck
taking
up the
his
last
time
one.
to aim very carefully on these encryptions.
I definitely would. At least for the refractives, but definitely the swarms with number 4 buckshot. If you take careful enough aim, you can get the single taps.
Now,
And arguably, single tapping each of the swarms
Stay out of
saves you a
cover that
lot
long.
on time, and especially less of a chance of having to make a quick reload in
There we
between
go.
encryptions.
and I think Folly's plan here for the recursives is an R700 that he picked up in the last hold.
Did they?
I think that's the plan anyway,
Don't
because
think
he's
they
not
did.
getting close enough to do shotgun surgery, and you don't want to throw a bunch of number 4 buckshot at this range.
Will be easy.
No, I definitely wouldn't. Yep, there it is. There's the M700
These are
sniping
some
away at
tough
those
shots.
recursives. Wonder if this would be the one time where actually rolling a scope would actually be helpful.
I think it might be.
Oh,
Ooh,
damn.
taking some hits there
Oh,
as he
like a juke 'em.
repositions to
Fucking
hit the final
slapping
one.
them
We're
wieners
going
around.
shotgun
Dang.
surgery here.
Oop, there it
1,
goes,
2,
and
3.
there it is. And in the meantime, Mac has stepped into the third hold in library, just as Folly is stepping out.
Alright.
Will Mac be able to meet Folly in the library? Will he?
Ooh, we got a bayonet stab there.
I don't know. I've ran out of bits. I'm starting to.
Looks like Mac is.
Hello, tracking. Where the fuck are you?
Oh no, he's losing tracking. He's fighting with his
Oh,
headset
no.
instead of the SOSIGs.
That's
Walking
no
over
good.
to the-
Oh, swapping
Back to the
Taz?
Taz, the trusty Taz. That is, well, it was trusty. But it looks like it failed to wipe out that encryption.
Roll one more
I
ammo
think he
dog.
just ran out of ammo
That will
there for a
determine what I
second.
actually-
But either way, he's really I think he should have like 1 or
gone the
2
wrong way.
more up there at the top.
Yeah,
Uh,
he's still hitless, but both of our runners here not getting the
Advancing to
fastest
next
clears
system
in the
range.
library.
Analyzing system.
But I think Mac is still hitless on his run. But Folly has taken some significant shots.
Oh yeah, Folly is getting riddled, and I think Mac
good
is
stuff.
taking
I
a
didn't see an exclamation.
taking a little bit of extra time on some of these SOSIGs, especially not the SOSIGs, the encryptions, especially with the fact that he has to use some suboptimal weapons.
Yeah.
So definitely, this could definitely be the thing that tells us if being no hit is better than being fast.
Yeah, and
First thing we roll.
I think right now, if I were to hazard a guess, I think our
Good,
leader
we got the
is
purple. That gives us
Mac.
a
Folly's gonna have
Yes.
to play some pretty significant
Oh,
catch-up.
Advancing
Yeah,
to
Folly just has to, you know what? Pro tip for Folly, just don't get shot.
system.
That is
Hey, this is
okay,
actually great
yeah,
news,
that
'cause I
is
really
a
wanted to
good
try something,
advice. I
which you
think
can only do
to all our runners,
with
don't
this
get shot.
specific gun.
Yeah, don't get shot and shoot the SOSIGs before you shoot you
Get this loaded
before
before
they
they come
shoot
kill
you,
me,
and take out the encryptions as fast as you can.
also
is that easy?
don't miss. You know, that's
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah, don't miss.
Okay.
Now, Dragon, he's gonna try and take his gun and shoot some of the SOSIGs with it. I think that's gonna be the strategy here, and he's deploying it right there.
So let's take this.
I mean, it's a good strategy.
Oh,
You know,
he
just,
did not
just
have
shoot.
a mag in when he began shooting that SOSIG.
Is there anything else? I
Right,
want
that
at
one's
this point?
done. He's looking for the other
I can't
one.
afford anything.
Where is it? It's up.
It's right there, over by the
Ooh, having
the,
to
the corner of
retreat.
them stairs.
This is
Ooh,
not gonna give him an
putting
angle
the
on it.
pressure on him.
I
Oh no!
He's got to get around to take
don't
more
know
shots.
where I am for the next hold, but for the
All right, just
Ooh,
one
no.
more, and
set of things.
All the way up
So,
anyway.
I'm sorry.
and
Just
he's
don't
got
like this
it.
bright light.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
He still went hitless despite getting swarmed a little bit there.
Can I not turn it off
Advance
if it's
to
upside
next
down?
system node and take it.
You know what? It's all right. Mac's built different. He'll come out at the end of this.
Yeah, Mac, a former champion
Concourse
here.
is
Yeah, Mac is. For those who don't know, a little bit of H3 VR lore. Mac is actually, I believe, either the first or second winner of First to Worst.
He won in 2021.
Here, let me pull that up. I believe it's either him or Death Muncher that was one of the
I
first.
hate how this works.
He wasn't the first, but he did win in the 2021.
Oh, that doesn't work though. Shit.
Yep.
Worse.
Yep.
Folly
He is
struggled
he
with
is
that magazine there. Oh yeah, and Folly is in his holes. Focus on.
Mhm.
His stealths are up. He's hunting around for him. That flashlight should make it easier. They do cast shadows on the wall if you blast them with that light.
Yeah.
How
Does
do
the
you feel
flashlight
about
really
these?
help that much with finding the stealths?
I think it does, but maybe not so much when it's on this super bright setting because everything gets washed out anyway. Can't really tell anything.
Fair enough.
Override token found.
You know, Hoyt, I just realized
Uh-huh.
we didn't tell people the name of the hold Folly is in.
I believe that's Goncourse. Yeah.
You really just say you really just said Goncourse, didn't you?
No.
Damn it.
Oh, Folly taking some heavy fire
Oh,
here
yeah,
as he
he-
tries to clear this.
Taking some shots as we're over here yapping.
He's gonna take some more if he doesn't. Duck, Folly,
Oh.
Folly. Oh,
Yep.
he's out of
Duck,
ammo
dip,
on the
dive,
G11.
dip,
This is
dive, duck.
a punishing reload from empty. He's gotta wind the clock.
If there's anything I learned from Helldivers, it's that diving can really save you from some trouble.
Ooh, taking more hits from
Trouble.
these SOSIGs. He cannot have a whole lot of health here. Less than
Oh,
a
no, he
fifth,
definitely
probably. Eating the health dog, that's a good move there. We've seen some people really start playing with not taking their health dog and trying to maximize that. Folks, it's better to not die than die with a hot dog in your pocket.
Hmm. You know, honestly, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say something. You know, I I don't know if I want to see someone try to do a dive in VR while playing this game, or if I do want to see it.
It would have saved me.
I don't think you could have been saved.
I could have jumped into my recliner and gotten out of the way of that block if I just thought about it. Folly really struggling with this G11
All right,
reload.
his regen is up.
He is refusing to pocket load it, which I guess swag points there, but maybe really should consider pocket loading that G11.
He's gonna have to. Yep, there it is. There's the infinite ammo. He might even have to use the ghost dog here with all the pressure the Sosigs are putting on him. But it looks like he's fixing to prove me wrong.
Yep.
Oh, there it is.
Finally
Look at
clearing
that.
it.
Folly just be flying. Folly is just super
trusted you.
flying through these holes.
Just
Advancing
missed
to next
Mac
system lane.
clearing his stealths. It looked like he
Oh, it
was a
does fit in
fast
here, just
one.
glitched on
I
Analyzing
heard him
footage.
hammering away. Still has the AK-12 in single fire. It does run dry pretty quick if you've only. It looks like he did
I don't think
upgrade
it
to
would be really
30s.
good for
Not at the drum
Good.
zine yet.
Honestly, the bright side to any getting any of the AK weapons is the fact that the if you get stuck with 10s, the quest to getting higher mag capacity isn't as egregious
Yeah, it's a
as
lot
with an
better.
AR.
Polymorphic neutralized.
And I guess that just brings the excuse. All right, the polymorphs for Mac is up. He's already tacking away. Oh, I think he has just. There it is. He's got the. That was a fast
Advancing.
polymorph clear, nice and speedy.
Yes, sir. I
Analyzing
think
system.
with all the hits that Folly has taken and the struggles that he's had clearing these encryptions, it's definitely Mac's run to lose here. I think he's in a very comfortable lead here.
All right. Yeah, I think it's really going to come down to whether or not Mac starts getting riddled like Folly has been. Because I have noticed that the no-hit bonus and even the stealth bonus makes a huge difference.
Yeah.
All right.
But we know that the
All right, the
hub
regen
here-
is up for Mac, and it looks like he's opting to use the Keter. The
not
Keter
shooting
doing
that
a pretty
middle-
solid job.
Gotta shoot that middle node first so that it doesn't start regenning, but that was a much
Yeah, you
faster.
don't want the regen to come back like Palpatine did, do you?
Suddenly it comes
Advance
back.
to next system node and take it.
Alright, we have both runners now in their shopping phases for the final
Everything you could
hold.
want.
Yep, they be doing a little shopping.
Folly has a full complement here of power-up dogs. He's got the
He's got-
infinite ammo. He's got
He's
two
got
shields.
power up dogs. He's got the G11. He is just all set and ready to go.
Now, he is really struggling with this G11 reload. Now, I would
Honestly,
be pocket loading, but he's,
I'm curious to ask how he feels about the G11.
I
after
don't
this.
think at this point he would have any sterling words for how he feels about it.
Nothing good to say. All right. Well, either way, Folly is in his fifth and final hold, ready to lock it down in the hub. Time to see if Folly comes out at the other end or if he gets squashed by the Sosigs.
Where's the target gonna be?
Mac having a bit of a reload moment there, not having his gun charged as he rounded the corner.
We'll definitely have to see what Mac gets out of his shopping spree afterwards, because we got Folly here getting his cascading down to the cheesy bits.
Maneuvering around the Sosigs. Ooh, taking some shots here.
Oh yeah, the
Auto-reload.
SO6 really putting the pressure on switching to the spots. The spots with the stock.
Not clearing the encryption with the SPOS though. A
Oh, there he
pocket
goes. He's
load.
actually pocket loading. There we go, Folly. All right. Tacking it down, and there it goes. There goes
It's
the
clear.
cascading for Folly.
2 more encryptions left, and he's home free. Apparently, we missed some pocket loads.
This one
You know what? Well, this is the first time I'm seeing it, so the last one doesn't count.
Probably.
Take that, Twitch chat.
Where's my mag duplicator?
Folly keeping that light on, helping him see the SOSIGs as they come in.
Not a bad. Honestly, at this distance, that flashlight ain't too bad. All right, he's got the
Double fist and hot
he's got his
dogs before
infinite
he jumps
ammo.
down.
Yep.
Hammering this thing.
You gotta love watching contestants just hammer that orthogonal.
That was a great orthogonal. It really stayed in kind of the same spot for him.
Pretty fucking
Yeah,
good.
it stayed there, showed it all its
all I gotta do,
Facets.
vulnerable bits,
take it to final.
Facets.
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 Okay.
Why are you calling it a facet?
Because it's fascinating. Ha ha ha
There's
ha.
no-
Isn't
There's
language
nothing
beautiful?
fascinating. There's nothing fascinating about the
I got
orthogonal.
already.
Ooh, Folly taking yet
There goes
another
another
hit.
bonus.
He's got to be pretty low on health at this point.
If I was to make a prediction right now, I'd have to guess Folly is going to come out with maybe I'd say 116
left
at
in
the
here?
highest, but it's feeling
Mhm.
more like a 115.
Folly might even be down in the tweens.
Just
He
kinda
has taken
hang out here for a
such
sec.
fire through this run. Really having a bunch of holes in him. He's going for the hyper burst finish here.
Ooh.
But
That's
accidentally
mean.
grabs
Oh,
the
oh,
magazine
no!
out of the front of his gun.
I was told
Okay,
this
that's
one
one
shot
shot from the hyperburst
And
and two shot on the
hyperburst.
I'll
hyperburst.
take
A
it.
swag
Good
way to
job,
end it.
Folly.
That is
Good job. All right, here, let's go ahead and get his.
average-ish.
I'll go
Little
ahead
low.
and get his score real fast.
That's a 1-1-2000.
Folly, look at your score. There you go. All right, I'll go ahead and I'll get this jotted down while you focus on Chili Mac.
Could buy another mag upgrade, TBH.
Wait, why do I have...
Hey, the
Why
tracking
does it
gave
say
up again
runner
for a second.
twice? Hang on. Hang on, folks.
Let's start
What?
looking around for and see if it figures out that I'm not actually on the ground.
What you got going? Let me look. Oh, yeah, it's
What to do?
Don't
it's
worry
it's
about
okay.
it.
It's okay. Ignore that, chat.
Runner. There we go.
Usually when this
Yeah,
happens,
that didn't solve it at
the
all.
connection with the headset and trackers.
Look,
3 points.
I could have
Listen.
been trained correctly to use this
Okay.
thing, but you know what? I'm flying by the seat of my pants here.
That is exactly how it goes
go
for
for
all
like
the
25
newbies.
minutes
You
if I
just
can,
it's
but-
just trial by fire. You learn on the job.
Anyhow,
Looks like Mac
Hmm.
is in his shop
Chad,
here.
if I
He's
did
got
terrible,
3 more
put, like, an
points to
S in there for
spend.
me. If I
What
did really good,
is
let
he
me know
going
and
to
put, like, a
grab?
A+ or something. I don't know.
If I were
Thumbs up.
him, maybe
Excited. Folly
maybe
excited.
more
There you
power
go.
ups. I'd probably get some
Regardless of what I
ammo
did, do Folly excited.
upgrades.
Not getting the infinite ammo that he was probably looking for there.
Hmm.
But he does have 2 bullet boosts. I don't think he has a 12 gauge shotgun. I think he's still only got the 5.45 and
I
the
swear,
20
if I
gauge.
see the
Just got my steps in.
refractive defeated by a
Means I'm sniping
pause,
today.
I mean, I don't know. Okay, so the AK-12 does have a hyperburst.
There we go.
The AK-12 Proto
Oh.
has a 2-round hyperburst mode
Here, we'll
that might
put
be
the guns up here.
okay. It's still an intermediate
Only
cartridge,
shots from the hyperburst.
but shooting
and
2
maybe
bullets at
armor.
once, maybe you could get Now, without bullet boost, like a 6-shot clear, so maybe we're talking a 3-shot
There we go.
clear with bullet boost. Maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see if he even switches to it. Because I don't think most people forget about the
We still technically
AK-12
have
Proto Hyperburst.
Didn't use it once.
I didn't realize it had a hyperburst.
Yeah, it is a burst fire weapon.
Yeah, let me get
Well, I had a
closer.
feeling it had burst
Usually when I'm
fire,
over
but I
there,
didn't
but I
think
don't
it
know
was
how to
hyper
respond.
burst.
Yeah, when they were developing it and they went from the AK-12 Proto to the regular AK-12, they got rid of the weird hyperburst thing and just went, what if it just like fired normal and it was cheaper?
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm very tangled up.
Advancing to
All right,
next
time to
system
see what Mac does.
Just lean.
Analyzing system.
Mac
Doing a
over
good
here
job
kinda-
of keeping this hold clear. He's holding it on the second floor, which is a much more aggressive stance. Because you do have Sosigs that'll be pouring in right next to you. Gotta stay really heads up, but I think he's still hitless. He's gone hitless this whole run.
Yeah. Ooh, taking a little bit of flack from the orthogonal there. Ugh.
But he's
Man,
dancing.
that orthogonal ain't just being mean to Mac, it's being straight
It
abusive.
slapped him and then ran
Took up my
away.
helmet, I
He's
saw
got to
something
chase it up to these higher area
Actually see
here.
any of your shots.
Trying to find a spot of cover so he doesn't get shot while he clears this last.
He's only got the one node
That's
there.
it. There it is.
And there it is. There's that orthogonal
Okay.
clear.
That
Good
is
job,
good.
Mac.
I got a really good hold kill
Now
style.
he
It's a shame
is,
that
I
just
think,
completely
still
flubbed the no
technically
damage
hitless,
bonus.
even though that
Yeah.
grazed him. Because I think it shouldn't count against him because it does less than 100 damage per instance.
Bitch, who need tracers when you're fucking me?
Looks like this extra bullet boost that he's used here, giving him some great instant head pops on these
People are probably
Sosigs.
playing
Oh, yeah,
this.
Everyone forgets how useful bullet boost is against the
Mm-hmm.
Sosigs.
You can really
Mostly
get some
'cause it-
fast clears
That used
that
to
you,
be
or
like
fast kills
double
that you
digits.
can. Ooh, that
I
one
remember
sneaked
back
up
in the
on him.
day, the bullet
try
boost
something
was
here too. I
great
wanna see
against
this.
the Breacher Boys when it was just the
Yeah,
original
that was,
region.
that was
Mess
what
with
we
light
used to do
settings.
with it, is if you tried to
Unless
roll
it's
infinite
upside
ammo
up.
and got that instead, you just used it to get maybe
Yeah.
a little bit
You,
faster
you,
kills.
you use it to you use
so
this
if I
to
use it
bully the
Oh,
Breacher
he's
Boys.
got the double
Oh,
Taz.
oh,
Works.
double
This
toss!
is the
Let's
strategy.
go! Oh, and
Wow.
he
It
got it down in 2 shots. Not
Yeah.
bad. All right,
God damn!
Advanced
All
let's see
right.
here,
Oh,
and
sorry.
I got
Uh,
his
forgot.
score.
Stream's on.
Oh, it's
Hey.
usable.
Hello.
Not
Hello,
bad, not
welcome
bad.
back in,
How you doing?
That's what I get for
fellas.
messing with things on a run.
Yo,
All right,
There we go.
great
Oh.
runs.
thank you.
Really
I'm glad
good.
someone thinks that. Ah,
You know what? We'll
Folly,
spot the camera
you got shot a lot.
panel. No, I don't.
I
wanna do
did.
it.
You got shot a whole
Hey.
lot. Mac,
Ugh.
it looks like you only got shot
you doing?
once on your board there.
I think I got hit more by like environment than I did like
I'm glad
Yeah.
someone thinks that.
I'm
Yeah.
curious to see whether that one loss was the orthogonal.
I
I
did.
didn't think that could
Oh.
happen anymore. It's
Ugh.
less than 100 damage at a time, I think. I don't know.
I don't know.
I keep
got
saying
hit
this and then
by-
keep getting proven wrong.
I got hit by an orthogonal, and then I got hit by
Yeah.
the little floaty red guys.
Oh, yeah,
I was
yeah,
being
yeah.
stupid.
Hmm.
Now,
Hmm.
Oh.
we should probably just rip the band-aid off.
Yep,
One
we
of
got
you
it. We
won.
got to do it.
Our match
We
here.
got good news for one of you, and then we got some horrible news for the other one. All
Oh, no.
right. Well, Folly, you did an absolutely amazing job getting a fairly decent score of 1,112,000 but unfortunately, it stacked up against max 1,240,250. So, Mac,
no.
good news for you. You are moving. You get to remain a whole wiener and move on to the wieners bracket. Folly Co, you are being pulled aside, and we're going to be using you for goulash ingredients.
Oh no.
Gonna
My
gonna
tender-
gonna
my
be
tender
you're gonna,
bits.
you're gonna be making some good soup with this one.
Yeah, we're gonna be we're gonna be seeing you next week for the goulash.
True.
Well, on the bright side, we actually got some time before the next
Oh no.
run, I believe, so we can definitely start taking
My
some
tender.
questions from
bits.
chat and all that good stuff. So
Yeah, Mac, how did you feel about all of the weapons you were given with your full Russian loadout?
Dude, it was a badass like weapon pool that I got.
Oh.
Not like it's weird because every time I play off stream to like practice,
Mm-hmm.
I get like pretty good rolls, but I try to like not upgrade the stuff to practice for like if I get a bad roll. And then every time on stream I get like a really, really bad roll, like getting like a 10-round AK mag. And I'm like, well,
I
gotta
mean,
spend like
I can't
shit
think
ton of
of
points to
a
upgrade the
much
mag.
worse series of rolls from having to take a TOS, rolling a second TOS, getting
TOS is
the
my baby.
Keter out of the SMG pool, and
Oh,
then
God.
the AK-12 with the 10 rounders from the 6-round AR pool.
Dude, the knife attachment makes it like best weapon in the game.
You
though,
did
know what I'm
you
saying?
did get
True.
a couple bayonet kills there. That was pretty good.
That accounts for not having starting with like a 20
God.
or 30 round. So
Folly, you seem to have problems of your own with the loadout you were given with that G11. You
yeah,
seemed to
well,
be
we
absolutely
wanted to
struggling
ask-
with it.
I was so excited to actually try a G11 versus the final target, and then it was so much of a pain to reload.
Yeah.
yeah,
Which
yeah. We saw you
Yeah.
grab the magazine by accident, and we're like, oh boy.
Absolute. If you run dry on that thing, it is so
it is miserable.
punishing.
yeah.
It,
Gotta wind
it's
that
kind of
clock.
so
on
excited to
par
actually
with
try
the
G11 versus the final
P90
target,
as
and
far as
then it
reloads, and
just
some people have even.
was so
The
no, it's
old
done
worse.
as-
P90, the new
Yeah.
P90 is
It's
way
worse than
better.
P90.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say some people have been saying with the new update, it's
I
definitely
would dearly
arguably
love
worse.
if the G11 got the new
It is
P90 like
miserable.
magnetic
Yeah.
ammo
No,
slot
that
thing
that
going on.
that'd be too easy. You guys need to suffer. You need to suffer.
No, it's worse.
And suffer you did.
Yeah, that was, I think, one of the least smooth runs I've done on this
I would
hold
dearly love
yet.
if the G11 got the new P90
Mhm.
like
Man,
That's how I
Oh,
felt on
that-
my last one, dude. I can't wait to
ammo
get a
slot thing
G11 in
going
my
on.
fucking round 2. And then also be in
I hope
goulash.
so. There you go.
G11 is rough.
You know, honestly, using the G11
was, I
to
think,
like
one of the
pair it with a
least smooth runs
shotgun
I've done
with
on
bullet
this
boost might not be
Yeah.
Oh, that would have been
too bad of a
smart.
strategy.
Man,
That would have one shot.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
But either way, so we
I
got the
hope
scores
so.
in. We don't have
There
too
you go.
many questions from chat. I guess
Mhm.
It's been a quiet night
We'll
so
just
far, I think.
we'll just give you guys your night back.
yeah.
And
Yeah,
thank
yeah, you
you
guys
for
have been
running.
kind
Oh,
of
that would've
chilling.
been smart.
You guys probably
would've
want to get
one-shot.
going, so
I got some wings to cook up in the oven.
Yeah, we'll thank our
Oh.
runners, Mac and Folly. We'll thank chat for watching. I'll thank my
It's been a quiet night
friend
so far, I
and
think.
co-commentator Dragon,
Hmm.
and
excuse
everybody.
me, friend.
Associate. Individual.
We're just coworkers, okay?
Coworker, my colleague, and
We're more than
everybody have a great night or morning
Yep.
wherever you're watching this from. Goodbye.
See you guys.
It is actually
Later.